Hey guys, I'm gonna try and attempt to do a Nameless commentary sort of thing for the 6th episode. Let's start now. The intro. Oh, what a classic intro. It's by the Aquabats. It probably won't be the intro if I continue to make these, because I can't use copyright music and all shit, so I can make money off of it. So this is Nameless, my baby. Turtle, Cripple Boy, Chocolate Boy, Turtle Man, Lady Mom. This show made me realize how bad I am at naming characters. Like whenever I'm writing with my brother, when we did we pitched a show to Fox, just figuring out the names was such a hassle for some reason. Oh, for this part I gotta give props to Egoraptor, Aaron, who graciously voice acted for me, even though I was just a little boy, a young little boy, and he was already getting some fames under his belts. And he made this character really funny. I just wrote out the text. I didn't give him instructions to do it like a completely stereotypical black man, which I don't know, it's just funny that Oprah, the supposedly like the whitest woman, just talks like that. So yeah, that was some weird jokes where she gives a guy a sex change. I don't know. I made this in 2007. I was a young boy back then. And here's Turtle. Oh, I like this joke about the tears.
Those don't look like delicious tears.
What I like about this series, specifically this episode, which is volume 1, 2, and 3, is that it has a fair amount of foreshadowing, which I appreciate. Like it has a good main storyline arc, I think, that's interesting enough. Oh god, what awful backgrounds. The animation here is so bad, but for some reason it doesn't bother me. I guess because it's getting so hard to animate. I just keep trying to get better, but then it makes the whole process longer, and then I just get mad at the process itself, so I don't want to animate. I don't know, maybe it's better just doing everything quickly, even though it's not as pretty looking. At least for my medium and my jokes. Okay, this is a guy. This is a weird character. You know, it's just a classic fast-talking desk guy.
Let's see what I need to get.
I don't know. Oh, I also just like to keep Turtle just jumping around everywhere.
Some fruit.
Yeah, just keep him there, flipping. I don't know if it's funny, but the whole idea of the mom storyline is just that nothing happens. I don't know if it's a good idea or it's just like too meta. But you know, basically you just cut back to her whenever and nothing's happening. She's just doing manual labor. These are just my dating pens, classic jokes. This is also voiced by Egoraptor. He voiced pretty much everyone in the first and second. No, in the second volume. William Stamper joined. This is a weird part. Oh, and coming up is just another weird joke, which is very Family Guy-esque, because I just didn't know how to lead to it. Also, I wrote all these with my brother, so if you're wondering why is Nameless better than some of his other animations, it's because of my brother probably. Although I do write with him some other things. But, you know, Nameless is more of our mutual son. The joke is that they create a chemical combination that creates wigs upon explosion, but the lead into it was confusing, so I just had to add this part. I don't know, it's just was a mess. That is some classic Guitar Pro guitar shredding I did. This character is voiced by Ed. And I don't know, this part is just like classic montage of awful ladies. Which, you know, I think every movie has a montage of awful ladies. I think that's a known trope. A lot of people are weirded out by the idea that they just don't get why Chocolatman has his inner monologue. Why is it just like a clear, sexy, raspy voice? And why don't they get it? It's a joke. It's because his regular voice is shit. And I regret using it, but, you know, you gotta stick with what you know. Oh, this part was also cut from the versions that are on Albino Black Chip and Newgrounds, because I had like a size limit.
People talking over each other like animals.
This is just like a basic, no one understands me sort of inner dialogue. Ooh, his hen just disappeared. And here's Chocolate Lady, the character we all learned to hate. I don't know why people didn't like when she died. I'm sorry, she's just a bad character. She has nothing. She's just a rag. She's just a doormat of a human being. And that's why we killed her off, basically. It's just like, oh, fuck, come on, she's not good. She's not interesting. Yeah, just, you know, making fun of song memes. I'm cool.
MySpace for squids, a waste of time, or absolutely retarded. You choose. Back to you.
Oh, here also comes up some foreshadowing. The first foreshadowing thing. Yeah, first shadowing? No, come on, what's it called? Foreshadowing, yeah. So yeah, you heard that? A silly knife murderer. Ooh, who might that be? I hope we'll find out. Ooh.
Your voice sounds
I don't like this joke.
Chocolate Man, you have a phone call.
It says on the phone that magically sticks to your head, because I just didn't want to animate their hands up to the phone. It just felt weird, so I just like made it stick, like it's magnetized. Also, sunglasses just appearing on characters is a reference to Ed Atlin's Space Tree, which is one of my favorite web series, which I wish would continue one day. This part's weird. I don't know what we thought we were doing with this part. Just, I don't know, I guess the idea of his fantasy just being an awful life where his wife is fat and hitting on the pizza delivery guy and just an awful teenage daughter. And it's a classic joke. Yeah, it's a just pump blood. It's a heart. Ha ha ha, you Tom, you're so clever. God, how am I gonna do this for the other two? I'm already getting sick of watching this. Here comes a great Triple Boy quote, which goes, "I'm a piece of sex."
I'm a piece of sex. She's a great girl, though. Great girl. Yep. Hey, man. Hey, check this out. Check this out. This steak is Chocolate Lady. Check it.
It used to be so fun. I could just, you know, animate without really caring how it looks. Good times. Like how the mom is laughing. And here is a montage of Chocolate Man leaving, abandoning his friends because he's just heartbroken fool. Kissing the turtle goodbye. Oh, Turtle. He's like the mascot of the show. JK. The song is Moonlight Santana na 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 by, I don't know, some dead guy who played the piano, Bach, or Mozart, or, I don't know, one of them. And it ended. God, it was 8 minutes long. This took me so long to do because I was doing them during school. Okay, let's move on to the next part. Okay, these were sponsored, of course, by Newgrounds and Albino Black Chip, who always support my work, which is very lovely of them. This is just a recap, you know, just a silly recap for the people who haven't seen the previous one. And this one pretty much also goes to Aaron, because didn't give him many voice instructions, just the text written, and he really made it fun. Yeah. Okay. Second episode. This one came out in 2008. And it's 10 minutes long, 11 minutes long. Okay. Let's see what insight I can give you on this. Oh, you see the sign in the background that says K? That's like a weird reoccurring joke from Nameless 5 or 4, I don't remember. Just signs saying K. Some things just stick in the series that I repeat for some reason. Also coming up, is a reference to an old episode. Wait, yeah, this one. After Creeper Boy died. Basically, the story behind Creeper Boy dying for no reason. Like, if you watch the Nameless series for like 3 and then 4 and then 4-1, 4-2, it never shows Creeper Boy killing himself. I just decided I killed him because basically my voice changed, so I didn't feel comfortable voicing him anymore, so I killed him off. And then I was like, no, I should bring him back, and so I did, and I'm glad I did. Oh, you saw here earlier, it had a tear thing. It said tear when he was tearing up. That's also a reoccurring thing. And this is a funny idea of him just like getting a companion. Just like a nice dog, but then it's a manatee. Because it's random XD. So that's a good joke. I used to do the animations. Oh, these were fun to make. Date montage. A lot of fucking montages in this whole series. This whole episode 6 of Nameless, to be honest. Maybe too much. But I guess they do their work. They work, sort of. They're just not very funny. The music is from the Simpsons movie. Also the music in the beginning where he's walking in the desert. That's also from the Simpsons movie. This is a weird scene. I don't know what to say about this one. Also, I think I'm just assuming that the Nameless folks have just a million rooms in their house. It's one of those shows where they don't really have a normal house. It just, whenever you need a room, it's just there. Which, I don't know, I feel like I can get away with. Considering I get away with a lot worse. Ah, and here's the trucker. He has a hat that the janitor from Nameless 5 Volume 2, the same logo he had on his shirt, I love dolphins. Which is, I don't know, I just like making things reoccur. Because I'm in love with myself. On the dashboard it's a Hawaiian lady, and on it, it says very tiny, Half-Life. Because it's a reference to a Half-Life for some reason. I know that those weird dancing dolls exist somewhere else, but I knew of them from playing Half-Life 2 and 3. 3? No, 3 didn't come out. The episodes. Oh yeah, there was another voice, foreshadowing of the silly knife murderer. You're supposed to suspect like, oh my god, is this the guy? This trucker is kind of weird. And this is also foreshadowing because you're seeing cheaters. Huh? Look at me. This was kind of gross to make. Salt. But I just really wanted to make a cheaters parody. Because it's one of those shows that I just used to watch so often at the middle of the night for no reason, and it's just ridiculous. That Joel Greco guy is so fucking condescending and awful. Here's a scene where they both want to use Chocolate Lady's inability to stand up for herself to do everything for them, because she's a rag. She's a rag of a lady. And this is, I guess this is sort of the first time the mom pops out. The first time she's doing something funny, not just being a mother. Oh wait, no, she had that line about lonely tears. That's okay. This pause is probably a bit too long.
So, what's that
Big voluptuous dog's name. I like how it just named the character after what some stranger in the animation said. Like, this character is now known as Lola Lotion. It's just stuck. Because, I mean, it fits her. Look at her. Yeah, I'm not sure how I can expand on this at the moment. It's just a strange thing. On the mirror, you can see a little head with a tie. That is Ed, who voiced in the previous volume the crack lady who ate her babies. You may see, like, I had a thing with pictures. I just did a lot of references in pictures. That's why they change really, really often. In the background here, it's Q-Boy by Will Arbuckle. And this is a reference to, you know, Rube Goldberg machines, but specifically to the game Tim. What's it called? The Incredible Machine. I used a few props from there, because, I don't know, it's just a game I really enjoyed. I remember here, Cripple Boy was about to say, like, add something, go like, Oh man, I should have waited for the snakes or something like that, but it just didn't work out somehow. Oh yeah, that's animation. Look at that.
That is how you defeat Bowser and save Princess Peach.
I don't know how to comment on this character because he's very random and unstable. Like a lot of the characters on the show, but still, I think he's gonna lack in depth. But he's funny, I think. Also, I like how the perspectives change and nothing has to be completely aligned. Animation of a weight. Also, Igoraptor did a great job. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, this part I just gotta... Oh, also he's driving a truck. Notice what truck he's driving. The phone that magically sticks to your head. I mean, magically. In this part, someone called out that during the 360 turn, I mean 180 turn, you don't see the road. Well, that's just because I got lazy. Come on, I'm already animating that fucking chocolate guy spinning. I don't want to animate the background of the fucking road. Ugh. I feel like this is paced slowly, but I'm not sure if it's done well or not, to be honest. Oh my god, who's Cripple Boy talking to? Who could he be talking to? That cheat? And another montage. A fairly bad one. I don't know why, but my montages usually aren't funny. I'm not good at those. Of course, she has her own room, because she moved in. I don't know, I can't explain everything. Oh, that karate chop action figure of Mary Poppins is also featured in Nameless 5 Volume 1, I believe, when they get arrested in Iraq. They used to be in Iraq and Cripple was Jew. Oh, good times. And so, yeah, they call the cheaters, which is good. I don't know why I did this weird animation for the beginning, but it's fun. It has a cake is a lie shirt. Isn't that cool, huh, guys? I'm sorry, I didn't know it would turn into something so annoying when I made this. I thought it would still be like kind of underground and cool. Look at the manatee. Look at the manatee. One moment. Look at him. Wait. Come on, he should be licking the bell. Yeah, oh, here we go. I don't know why I did that there, because he could have licked the bell somewhere else when the tentacle woman wasn't coming in. Would have been less distracting. I didn't know how to animate a proper crab walk, so I just did that. And here's Miller, who I consider to be the star of episode 6. This is stupid. Voiced perfectly, like geniusly, by William Stamper. He added those weird speaking manner of going like ah. He just really made that character really good. He also made that sound effect of everyone freaking out. He's a very good audio mixer boy. And you know, some Krang jokes. And the credits, which are by Yoni Bloch, who is an Israeli singer-songwriter guy. I'm gonna stick with you during the credits, because after them there's a little extra thing that I don't know how many people watched, to be honest. But it's there, and I think it's sort of important for the future of the show. Here's Turtle, just being all happy. Doing his little flippy doos. Weird physics flippy doos. And he took over Chocolate Man's room, and he has a total crush on Chocolate Lady. Which is also foreshadowing. Let's continue on.
Previously on Nameless 6. It's that good old
Oh, this is another fun recap. I enjoy doing recaps. I'll probably do one if I ever make a new one. I have like a whole thing written for Nameless. It's just really hard to start. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I added that she was touched as a child, but it works. She's a door. Matt, lady, as I said before. I don't know, I'm sorry guys, I just don't get why you like her. She's not funny at all. She's just like a prop, basically, which we kinda point out more during this volume.
Sure thing.
Aiko Bottom Bunk is a reference to Nameless 4, volume 2 or something, where when they're in prison. So it's just a way for him to remember Cripple Boy and miss him. That next, I think, is a reference to Clone High. I believe Abe and Gandhi had the same locket. So yeah, I stole some. And Miller is infatuated because he's insane. If you look at the manatee, during the whole thing with Miller, he's just incredibly suspicious. Oh, that line about balloons and horrible tragedies, that's a line my brother hates and regrets. I find it amusing still.
Isn't that crazy? You mind?
This is just weird. I just want them to share a milkshake and I didn't know how to do it, so I just made up something.
Please excuse me while I powder my nose.
Okay, this is really weird foreshadowing. Really weird. Also very badly directed. He's like supposedly looking at his legs because, I don't like legs because eventually he tries to turn him into Cripple Boy. So he's like, oh, I don't like those legs. And of course he's completely oblivious to everything that surrounds him because that's Chocolate Man. And the manatee is just taking notes. And here's Joel Greco after his makeover from the last episode. I find this scene still funny. I find the idea of them just taking this whole thing as a joke and laughing at everyone amusing.
We wish to heal the pain of infidelity by the power of truth and love and not infidelity.
You're right.
He does say the word infidelity a lot on the show. He's very, very pretentious and annoying.
He's a quadruple amputee.
This is the only scene of Chocolate Lady that I like, I think. No, this one and the one where she and Cripple Boy are at the park. Oh, I remember animating this was so awful because I fucked up his lip syncing and then I had to move it around the face. That's why I don't know, it just seems off, sort of, this scene.
Built this complex machine.
Are you guys okay with these sheet backgrounds? Because, if I could do really bad backgrounds, it could probably work faster. You guys okay with that? If I regress back?
Tim, listen. This chick is getting pummeled by a cripple kid.
Oh god, their hands are so wrong.
Are we talking? No arms, no legs, like a pillow.
This is all, again, by Eagle Raptor.
Did you guys do it?
Very talented guy.
Did you, hang him up from the ceiling?
No, he just kind of laid there and I got that.
I like getting into Cripple Boy and Chocolate Lady's sex life. Also, a reoccurring theme on this episode specifically is America's Next Top Model. Because he watches it with Miller. Oh, this was also foreshadowing him just covering his legs up with a blanket. I don't know if any of this was necessary. I don't know if it was too thin for people to actually get.
Thanksgiving turkey.
Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah, and after I'm there in the background on the left, sort of. Just a really shitty cameo of myself.
Thanks.
Remember when I just used to make them hop around instead of walking.
I really need to take a shower.
This is also the same sound clip that we hear on the last scene of this episode.
His pins are so much softer than yours, Mother.
It's really funny that he showers him. I'm sorry, that's a funny joke, because he's turning him into Cripple Boy and he showers him.
Kinda silly, but
Good
I wanna do
times.
this little quiz with you. I got it from
Cheetah magazine.
It's all about cheetahs and guy-girl
Ugh.
relationships.
Oh, I had no idea you can read. That's nice. Carry on.
First question is, do you
I like
consider
Cripple Boy in
me
this. He's just like a really bad guy. I have no idea how old he is also. He can be between 6 and 40. And I would have no idea. And the transformation continues until it gets ridiculous that he's turning him into Cripple Boy.
And why can't I move this blanket? The underside of my knee is so sweaty.
I love this line. Here.
Let's go. I don't want to be here anymore.
Wait, no.
Why? Who is this? Did he hurt you? Oh, just tell me he hurt you.
Wait.
He is the man who broke
This.
my heart. And she also had something to do with it. I
He's the
can't
man who
find
broke
him.
my heart, and she also had something to do with it, which kind of reveals that he really left because he was hurt by Creeper Boy more than he was heartbroken.
That sounds like fun.
Which I don't know. I find it to be a funny friends chemistry.
Look at that weird-looking crippled boy. What did Chocolate Man ever see in him? His crippled
Inner
kid
monologue
brought him
stuff.
for that wheelchair. Awful pitchy voice. And who wears red?
I don't mean to offend people who wear red and blue. I don't think it's like really bad. It's just Miller doesn't like it, so don't get offended if you wear red and blue.
Look what they had on sale.
And this is the straw that broke the Miller's sanity.
Should try it out.
When he offers him up helium so he can sound more like Cripple Boy. Oh god, the hand is so small in this part, it drives me mad. Ah. Also, during the this whole episode, there are really
Oh, Turtle, that
small
truck where you
notes
burned us sure
around the
was
place
classy.
by me, I
We're
think,
back just in
which I'll
time
put
for our
up someday.
favorite show, Cheaters.
And you know, it's like a weird juxtaposition to the last episode where, I mean, the first volume where she did nothing. I'm just saying she had a Burma vacation. Sexy sex. I remember when we got that line from Aaron, and like, did we actually write in the script having sexy sex? And then we had to check out and make sure he just wasn't wrong. And then we decided, wait, this is funny. Oh, this is the first scene I've animated with a tablet. Everything you've seen prior to this has been animated with a fucking mouse. I got the tablet on for Christmas, well, Hanukkah I guess, but on the Christmas giveaway on Newgrounds they gave out bamboo fun medium-sized, and I got them when I got to the scene. I got the tablet when I got to this scene.
What was that all about?
I don't know if anything looks any better. I guess the lines are kind of nicer.
You?
But yeah, this is the beginning of the tablet era.
Sissy voice to resemble your friend, whom you shall.
Yeah, he has mother issues, foreshadowing, and so on.
Sorry, I was
Chocolate just being oblivious while the manatee is worried for everyone's life.
Shy, everyone! Shenanigans!
I just found it funny to have a blind guy going, "Hey, look outside, everyone." That's a joke, right? That's considered a joke because he's blind. He's not supposed to point out things.
You know that? God damn it. Yeah, what do you want? Oh, hey.
Oh boy, caught! You're caught, Crips.
This.
Come on, baby. This is not what it looks like, I swear. And I love you.
This is not what it looks like. This is not what it looks
That
like.
car looks
Wait,
good. I probably traced that.
look
That looks
That
traced.
in there with you?
It's just a camel. We're friends, you know.
It's a camel. Come on, who
Why are you
cares?
completely naked then, and on a leash.
Sorry, excuse me.
To leave others. Come on, don't be silly now.
How did you even get naked?
Oh, it's pretty simple.
You're cheating on your loved one. with a
Joe
camel.
Greco.
Have you no respect?
This is basically the impression I get from watching the show, Cheaters.
And you're also very, very close to my face. You can
Him just staring you down and talking about fidelity.
I know that voice.
Aw shit, friends reconnecting. Cause you know it's their favorite spot, that's where they always go. That restaurant, so he took her to their favorite spot.
Mother,
And he's fucking his mom, cause, you know.
Your mother's having sex with him?
Ah, code name what mother. You can't say mother around Miller, especially when he's all killy.
Mother's having sex.
Oh, this
Mother's
part was fun, just doing it frame by frame with different sized brushes. This is the noble manatee act. Which people got really emotional by the way. Like, oh my god, no, the manatee. This scene is actually pretty brutal when I look at it. It's like, oh, wow, that's very violent. I must have been more angry at her than I remembered, at that fucking character. They realize they miss each other, because, you know, they're best friends. Ooh. That's great sound effects. Also, the sound effect and the stabbing voices is all done by William, who did Miller. Just great. And this is, you know, from the first episode, it's the same street he's walking down when he left, and now he's coming back. It's really fucking symbolic, guys.
So hard right now.
Just a tasteless joke. Guys, don't worry, the manatee's fine, he's over there.
Here we cut the ear of a snitch.
Yeah, see, he's fine. Now look at Turtle. Oh, they're wearing a Nameless shirt because I just released a Nameless shirt. So that was just some great product placement.
I remember that.
And so the turtle is leaving because, you know, the girl he was really into died. Just really subtle stuff. I love that about the series.
Bullshit! No! No!
Mm-hmm.
It was so much better. She truly smiled with her
She
eyes.
did truly smile with her eyes. These are my honest opinions about that season of American Idol. I mean, American Top Model. America's Next Top Model. And so we closed the episode with another hit of Mega X Dinner, just like we started, guys.
Really comfortable.
Just about to say.
Yeah, it's like my nipples are being massaged constantly.
And I fucking love this ending song. I think it's the nicest ending song. I think it really reflects on the nature of the episode.
Coffee and cream.
And yeah, that's Nameless. I really wanna keep doing it. I really miss it.
Compatible with steak and fries. We're two of a kind, much of a mind. We find our way together as bacon as one, searching for sunny skies.
Okay, and that's Nameless, guys. I don't know if this commentary was at all interesting or coherent, for that matter, because I know I step a lot on my words, and I stumble and I mumble. And I got a bit of a speech impediment, probably. Or an accent, I don't know anymore. But, yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope, you still like this.